Yeah. Solid Hill TDS, what's up? Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Le Cigar. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar. Hey. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Wild card bar. Wild card bar. I.O.W. Late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card bar.
Yeah. What's happening? What is happening? How we doing tonight, folks? It's your boy Wild Card Mar in the building. Episode 387, I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition. And we got a lot to talk about. Obviously, we're going to recap some Monday Night Football. Some basketball, some NBA basketball, some NCAA women's basketball, some NCAA men's basketball tipped off tonight on this glorious Monday. I mean, a lot of sports to talk about. Some NBA action tonight. I mean, man, we in that pocket of sports. For all you sports lovers, it's just full pocket of just sports everywhere, and you gamblers too. A lot of things to gamble on, sports wise, because there's a lot going on. But you know what the deal is. Shout out to my guy 40 Water, aka Silent Hill TDS. Check out his YouTube channel. You see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Check him out. Hitchhikers. All right, check him out. Check out. Show some love to my guy, to my brother of another mother. You know what it is. So definitely peep that out. And then of course, there's a lot of ways to check us out. I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, most importantly, the YouTube channel, I.O.W. Sports Network. Like, share, subscribe. You dig? Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, lets you know every time we drop new content. I.O.W. Sports 1 on the Twitter. And hey, you can always catch me on the Twitter, KC Wildcard Mar. So that's what it is. What's going on, Italy Jet? I'm gonna talk about y'all in just a second. It was rough. It was rough watching that game. Sheesh. But hey, let's kick this night off on a good note. We ain't gonna start off on a bad note talking about the Jets, all right? That's starting to show off on a bad note. But I will start off the night with a good note, man. I don't know about y'all, but there might be another phenom in the world of women's college basketball. You feel me? Down in South Carolina. I love you, my dog. I got much love for you, Elite Jet, but we know the truth, man. It's you know what it is. We'll talk about them in just a second, but man, whoo! You know, you got your Caitlin Clark. She played tonight for Iowa and the Lady Hawkeyes. You know, they had their season debut. They did their thing. Caitlin Clark, the sharpshooter. Pow! She's a shooter. Hey, she nice like that. She is nice like that. So she and the Lady Hawkeyes, they started their season against Fair Dickinson. I don't know where the hell Fair Dickinson is at. FDU. That's their initials. FDU. Fair Dickinson. That is but 102-46. Iowa took care of business right there. Clayton Clark, you know, she did 11-17, 4 of 9 from downtown, 2 of 3 from the free throw lines, 10 dimes, 7 boards, and 28 points with 2 steals. That is what Caitlin Clark did tonight. Phenom. She's big. She's big out there in Iowa City. You know, she's big out there. So she nice. She nice with it. Man, did her thing. There's another squad, obviously, in women's college basketball. The reigning defending champs, LSU. Unfortunately, they took a loss tonight. Opening game, 92-78. Colorado, ranked number 20th in the league, in the nation. They took care of business. Beat LSU. Angel Reese took them down. You know, when you shoot 10 of 23, 40, pretty much 44% behind the arc, that tends to help you out. That tends to help you out. Angel Reese did not have a good shooting game, 6 of 15. You know, got 12 boards, you know, block, but, 4 fouls and 15 points. I'm pretty sure she will want to do better. But fact of the matter is, in the nation of women's college basketball, South Carolina is probably one of those teams that keeps producing great players. They got another one. Check her out.
Through the contact from Wiley. 15 for I.O.W. Wow, for Wiley! My goodness! A show-stopping highlight! You're going to see that one all season. The Eiffel Tower is shaking.
I mean, this is just spectacular. The quickness, the shift side to side, behind the back, finish. Oh, my.
Wow, we will be back in 30 seconds in Paris.
Hey, say what you want. Malaysia, Wiley. They're out in Paris, and you hear that crowd. So just imagine when the lady Gamecocks get back to Columbia, South Carolina, they pack the house, and she does a move like that because she's gonna do another one. She's gonna give another highlight. Say what you want, but that's big for women's college basketball. We got to call it a spade a spade. When you got Caitlin Clark, big, Angel Reese, big, and now you potentially can add Malaysia Wiley to that equation of talented young ladies who can, ooh and ah the crowd. Man, I'm telling you, that can help. that can help the growth of women's basketball. It can. You know, WNBA finals just ended about a month ago with the Aces doing their thing, dominant fashion. You know, Aja Wilson. And this is where I'm telling you, WNBA has to be like salivating. Paige Beckers is back from her injuries. So, I mean, it's some names that can help carry this women's basketball torch and take it to another level. And hopefully we can take all that talent, put it all in one massive WNBA ball and grow the WNBA product. That's my hope and dreams for the WNBA, is take advantage of all this great talent that is coming down the pike for women's basketball. But if anything, give me some more Malaysia Fuwaili. ESPN, CBS, all the networks, after seeing that, they're going to be clamoring to get South Carolina on TV. I'm telling you. Shout out to Dawn Staley. Hey, she's recruiting them. Hey, there's one thing that Dawn Staley is getting right down there is Columbia, South Carolina. She knows how to recruit. She knows how to get those stars to Columbia. She was able to win at least, you know, some national championships to back up, you know, her status of being a good coach. But damn it, recruiting-wise, she's recruiting with the best of them. Kim Malky down there in LSU. Gina Auriemma in Connecticut, she's up there in recruiting. Can't fake the funk on that. So shout out to Dawn Staley and the Lady Gamecocks, but they got one. They got one that's going to be, whoo. She got a little John Morant in her, speed-wise, able to have the ball, you know, basketball handles, you know, finish with the kiss with the right hand. Man, say, hey, got one. You got one. Shout out to her. Hey, I got one more top play because I saw it and I was like, damn, I got to play it. Got to play it. Yeah, got to.
To push the ball. Brown obliges. On the blow-by. Stuffs it. On Gobert's head.
Oh, my God.
He climbed the Stifle Tower.
Wow.
He just sucked the life right out of Target Center.
Well, they got their money's worth. There we go. I was waiting for the dead ball right here. Oh, my goodness. That is one of the best rim protectors in NBA history. Take that. On the ground, step over. Whew.
Put that poster.
Oh my goodness. Damn. Damn, Rudy. Yeah. I know what the youngsters do when they tap the head, tap the top of the head. Yeah, Rudy. Sorry, pimp. Yeah, boy. Yeah, you just got embarrassed. You just got put on the poster. It happens to the best of them. Happens to the best of them. I mean, woo! My goodness. Jaylen Brown. Hey, well, when you get an extension like he got, you got to. You got to do things like that. Sometimes you got to put people, cats on posters. My goodness. What a play by Jaylen Brown. Speaking of, posters and things like that, man, some NBA talk. We kind of talked about it earlier on the I.O.W. Sports Show. The in-season tournament. Look, I get what the NBA is trying to do. They want more competitive play, more appearances from their players. They want them to be more present. And we got to understand at this day and age with the youth, they're used to tournament style play. All right, they do a lot of tournaments, whether it's soccer, football, basketball, baseball. They do a lot of tournament styles. All right, so they're used to this tournament style stuff, and you know that's just what it is. And they're trying to get incentivize the players with more money to win the NBA Cup. All right, trying to make it a big deal. So I fully, completely understand what the NBA is trying to do. The only problem is I don't feel like it's that much of a difference from any other regular season game, except the fact. And y'all seen the jokes online that the NBA think they slick with the, NBA 2K specialized courts. Let's grab the attention. Let's make some, fancy doodle, courts. But the play ain't different. There's no difference in the play style. It's still got cats jacking up threes, still got little to no defense, still got, the same play as it was a regular season game. There's no, especially in these first round, there's no intensity to make it seem like it's different from a regular season game. When I was watching those games Friday night, there's no differential playing style and nothing. I don't know how much longer the NBA is going to rock with this, playing or in-season tournament. I don't know how long they're going to rock with it. I need to see the numbers viewership-wise, see if it makes a difference. But out of play style-wise, there's nothing different. There's no different level of intensity of hey man, let's go, ball the hell out. Let's play some basketball, competitive basketball. I 100% get what the NBA is trying to do. But at the end of the day, if the players aren't going to show up, aren't going to, maximize, on the effort, you're trying to incentivize people who make 40, 50, and $60 million a year and incentivize them with a few $100,000 or, whether 500,000 or whatever the purse is to win an NBA Cup. That doesn't really incentivize them. They already got millions upon millions. With these few little 100,000, 200, whatever the price is, what does that do? Huh? What does that do? That doesn't incentivize. That incentivizes broke jokers like me. Throw it 200, 100, $500,000. Throw that out there. I'm trying to go get it. That incentivizes people like me who ain't got the luxury of making, 20, 30, 40, 50 million, 60 million a year like these NBA stars. And I get it. That's not all the NBA guys. But still, what is, 100, 200, 500,000 to a person who makes 30, 35, $40 million a year? I mean, what are we doing? So I get what they're trying to do. It just didn't make any difference. It just didn't. There's no difference in the play. I'm as I say, I got to see the numbers on the ratings and all that. We'll see what happens. Boston took their first L tonight after we just saw on the top play, Jaylen Brown just absolutely destroyed Rudy Gobert with the Procer dunk. But Rudy got the last laugh. Him and his team won. So I can't laugh too hard at Rudy Gobert now. 109-114. So, that happened. I did see Anthony Davis leave with an injury. Oh my goodness, it's starting already. Left with a little hip injury. He say he gonna be fine, but we've heard that before. Haven't we heard that before, folks, from Anthony Davis? Oh, I'm fine. Then it turns into 1 game miss, turns into 3 games miss, turns into almost, a month missed time for Anthony Davis. I'm not sitting here making fun of the guy because of his injury past and whatnot, but we've always seen this happen with Anthony Davis. I'm not trying to pick on the dude. I'm really not. But as a Lakers fan, man, like it's frustrating. Because we want to see him elevate even more and let him be the man. Let him be the guy that leads the Lakers. But it's been hard to, get that guy to do it because, one, availability is the best ability. There's a problem with the, durability. See how that rhyme there? I'm good, right? So, I mean, we just got to be real with Anthony Davis. That scares me every time when you see him with any injury. Didn't return to the game. They said it was a hip. He says he's fine. We've heard that before. All I know is give me a time frame, Lakers. Give me a time frame. Give me a time frame of how long he's going to be out. Because I think it's still going to make a difference. Look at the Kings. Kings are off to a slow start. They lost De'Aaron Fox early to an injury. That's kind of hard to make up MVP candidate type production. Because in my opinion, the way that De'Aaron Fox was playing last year, he definitely should have been in the MVP conversation, and hell, could possibly be in the MVP conversation this year. But I do know this. The Kings, Sacramento Kings, totally different team without homeboy. It's hard to replace elite talent. And when you got elite players and they get missing, yeah, you could maybe get by, hold the fort down a little bit with, your bench players. Better be smart with your rotations and things like that. But there's no guarantee that you're still going to be a good team, especially missing your dog, your go-getter. De'Aaron Fox is their dog. He goes get buckets. He not scared to go to the paint, not scared to the defend. I mean, it's just amazing me how far he's come along since Kentucky days. This guy is a complete basketball player now. I love De'Aaron Fox, but injuries matter. You see how much the Kings miss him. But hey, what can you do? You still got to play the games. Still got to show up, regardless of who's available or not. As a team, you still got to take care of business. Still got to take care of business, man. That's just the bottom line, Jack. Still got to take care of business. Let's switch this over to some more college football. Hey man, my Missouri Tigers almost pulled that upset. Almost. Brady Cook, man, come on, man. What you doing throwing an interception to the big man? Hey, come on. The guy's at least three bills and some change. 3 bills and some change. Not a small football player in hell. Ain't, telling you, man. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. Georgia almost got by my Tigers, but Brady Cook threw the interception right to the big man. And then just on first down, kind of killed the momentum. Georgia did, they do Georgia things. Finally pulled off in the last few moments of that. Stood up defensive wise, took care of business. But we got to talk about LSU. We got to talk about coaches like Brian Kelly. We got to talk about coaches like Jimbo Fisher. All hype, no substance. As much criticism has been thrown towards Deion Sanders' way, there got to be even playing field on criticism. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking to you, media. If we gonna throw stones at Deion's house, damn it, we got to throw stones at these other college football coaches' house too. Got to do it, because we seen year after year Lane Kiffin come up lane with some of his best recruiting classes, top 10 recruiting classes. Jimbo Fisher, top 5 recruiting classes year in, year out. He ain't doing a damn thing in Texas A&M but losing. He's a loser in Texas A&M. Overall record, he's a loser. I mean, say what you want. But my thing is, you can't be losing or being a loser with top 5 recruiting classes and can't get over that hump. I get it's the SEC, but come on, man. SEC is full of top talent. You have a top 5 recruiting class every year. Every year, Jimbo Fisher. You a long way from that Florida State championship in mid-2010s. Was it 2013, 2014? You a long way away from that. Boy, you starting to tread Doc Rivers living off that 08 NBA championship for a little far too long, far too much. Eventually, you're going to have to start producing like a top dog. I'm talking about conference championships. It don't even have to necessarily be national championships yet, but you got to make sure you're in that conversation to compete in the SEC championship game. I mean, is that too much to ask for? When you have top recruiting class after top recruiting class year in, year out, and you can't even muster up enough to make it to the SEC championship game? That's too much to ask? I don't think it is. Y'all, do y'all know the money that Jimbo Fisher is making? He's making buku. For those that don't know what buku means, it describes a lot. Buku money. He making crazy money. Buku. Jimbo Fisher making stupid money, silly money. Hey, he almost damn near got FU money. He can just flip the bird to you like, I got that much money. Oh, what you gonna do? I'm just being serious. Jimbo Fisher over there fleecing down there in College Station. Fleecing. I'm just gonna keep y'all on the hook, keep having these top recruiting classes, but I ain't gonna win a damn thing. Lane Kiffin. Yeah, you up there too. Ain't won a damn thing. Nice recruiting classes year in and year out. Can't win nothing. You got Georgia this week. I think that would be a nice feather in your cap as a college coach to take down Georgia. Be a nice feather in your cap. Brian Kelly, hey, ain't no more excuses of hey man, you at Notre Dame can't get the best recruits out there. Ain't no more of that. Ain't no more excuses because you was able to get the excuses in Notre Dame because they so strict and proud of having a very high academic marker to make sure you can be eligible or hell be even thought of to get recruited there. Their academic standards are very high. Some of the people that's getting the 2.0s, the 2.1, 2.3, hell, a lot of talent, they can't go to Notre Dame. They ain't looking at cats that got 2.0s. They probably looking at cats that got 3.5s and up. And 3.5 might not even be good enough. But they want the 4.0 students. They want the honor roll students, academically honor roll students. That's what they want. They want academic stars and then expect them to be, hey, I'm just saying, some of the best athletes are not, academically, may got some flaws. I'll put it that way. The nicest way I could put it. but they're not going to a Notre Dame. You know? So that excuse of, you know, him piling up regular season wins, not necessarily you know, can't get that you know, talent that he can in LSU and Notre Dame. That window is done. Those excuses are done. He's part of the SEC where, you know, especially down south, I hate to say it, I lived down south for 18 years. They love their football. All right? Love it. They absolutely love it. But sometimes they not the, you know, common sense ain't so common. You know, grades and things like that aren't so important. Are you able to play football? You know, it be like that sometimes in the South. Say what you want. They use sports as a get out. Get me out of this bad situation. Let me know, hey man, hey, come recruit me. I know how to tote the rock. I know how to throw it. I know how to defend it. Come get me, because I'm about to use it as a springboard. Get me about this thing. Get me about these circumstances. That's how it be. But and I'm not saying that, you know, people who don't go to Notre Dame, they're not wise. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is there's a difference when schools like Notre Dame got academic, you know, criteria that must be met by a student athlete. And it's going to be higher than most schools. You know, Notre Dame is well known. They've been doing it that way for a long time. They want people of academic character. Not just a football player. I understand it. I get it. You want people to, you know, be beyond the sport that they play. And I get it. But it does hinder your talent pool that you're able to choose from compared to a SEC LSU. And this is why Brian Kelly should be on the hot seat right now. I don't care if it's second year, you are literally at the begging call or the hotbed of recruiting. You in the SEC, you're going to get some of the cream of the crop. Not everybody could go to Alabama. Not everybody go to Georgia. They still want the exposure of a big school. They still want the exposure of a top conference. So me personally, you go to damn any SEC team and you can get noticed. Y'all really think Oklahoma and Texas going to the SEC is a coincidence? No. It's because they understand that SEC can provide certain things that the Big 12 can't. Viewership, money, revenue. You probably get the best revenue shares in the SEC because you're going to make a lot of money. They are the cream of the crop in college football. But it does not absolve why Brian Kelly, Lane Kiffin, Jimbo Fisher, all three of these coaches keep coming up lame year in and year out and keep having these top recruiting classes and ain't got not a damn thing to show for it. Where's the national championships at? Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Where they at, though? Ain't nowhere to be found. Have you seen them? National champions, have you seen them? Ain't seen them out of them three coaches. It's been a while since Jimbo won one. And man, hell, it's been so long, I remember it was probably still called the BCS at the time. But it's been a minute. It's been a minute. How long you look? Come on. Come on. You can't keep having top recruiting classes. You ain't doing it. No, that ain't it. And then we got Caleb Williams. I got to say this. Michael Penix Jr. in Washington. Right now, my Heisman favorite. Balling. Doing his thing. Doing his thing. But I bring that up to bring this up. Obviously, Michael Penix and Caleb Williams had a duel. They were going back and forth at each other's neck over the weekend. And here's where things get a little interesting. So after the loss, Caleb Williams goes in the stands, hang with his family. Obviously, there's criticism for it. What you doing, crying, being so emotional. It's a tough loss. Then he gets asked the question, "Hey, how are you emotionally feeling?" Blase, blase. And my thing is he gave an honest answer. He said, "Really, right now, I'm only thinking about going home, laying up with my dog, and watching some TV, watch some shows." And I ain't got no issue with the young man saying that. You know why I ain't got no issue with it? Because he's human. He's human. And for the most part, he's pretty much still primarily, a young adult. Y'all show me a person who's well polished that in his age range as a young adult. Whoever you thought was a sweet angel, ain't so much. Whoever you thought was a nice, handsome, wholesome young man, sometimes may not be. People can easily fool you, put on a facade. But one thing that I got, man, Caleb Williams was just being a human being. What answer was that reporter looking for? How you feeling after this loss? What was that reporter searching for? Clickbait? I mean, we talk about it on the Man Cave Sports podcast. I mean, this literally makes no sense to sit here and try to think that these kids who are emotional, playing a very emotional, taxing, job that they have in the child's game to please the masses, the football fans, me, you, those who watching, and the rest of, consuming consuming football. It happens, man. I'm just leave Caleb Williams alone. He's a human being. He's allowed to have emotions. He may not give you the answer you wanted as the media. He gave the answer that he felt was right. So we can't sit here and just, come on, man. Let these kids live. How? Can I live? Boom, 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 boom. Let Caleb Williams live. Hell, he want to come out next week in a Yeti snowball guy, and so what? That's his business. I just think sometimes with the media, they're a little bit too quick to want to be in people's business and don't even know, flavor of the Kool-Aid. Don't even know. I remember that old saying, you don't even know the flavor of the Kool-Aid. I read. Come on, man. I can't believe that there a lot of people have been giving Caleb Williams grief for his display of emotions after college. College full of young guys. Control your emotions. Come on, man. Hell, I'm 36 and still got emotions I still can't control. Some, I can control most of them. But no, man. Clemson got a win over Notre Dame, and I'm telling you, Clemson and Dabo Swinney, I know he's feeling a little, he's a little chirping right now. And you want to got some stock, put it all, buy all your stock in Clemson again. All right. I didn't heard that from you. I didn't heard that enough so many times, and I can't. Come on. I ain't falling for that no more. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't stop, won't stop. I got to say this. Hey, man, I love Coach Prime. Love me some Coach Prime. But damn it, he got to fix. If he don't recruit offense and defensive line as one of the first things he does, I don't think he's taking it serious. Because you need to start, your defense got to get better at getting pressure on the opposing quarterbacks. And the rest of your defense got to be able to tackle somebody. Hey, it's crazy, man. This NCAA season is crazy because there's no clear-cut winner. Is that fair to say? I think it is. Georgia doesn't look unstoppable like they normally have. I know number one, Ohio State, they claim they've got two top 25 victories. Okay, if that's what you go on based off. I seen them all struggle. And Bama been up and down. They beat the snot out of damn LSU. Kansas, another darling team. They did their thing. But when it comes to Colorado and Prime, he gonna get his boys hurt because he know, I know, everybody else listening know that old line is woo. Gonna get his son hurt. Got to make these adjustments. I think that's what's really killing me with Prime and Colorado, not making adjustments. And they're not doing them well or quick enough. They got to, come on. Can't sit there and have Shador doing like an eight-step drop back, knowing that O-line is going to be porous as hell. Going to be, beating up on their quarterback. At some point, as a coach, you got to be like, hey, man, we got to do something. You got to try something. You can't just sit there and just can't, let the same stuff keep happening and keep happening. Come on now. Well, let's change gears because, hey, it's still technically Monday night over here where I'm from. This is where we're from. But Monday Night Football recap. Man, that was some damn boring football, man. All right. Hey, I get it. This schedule was made intentions of having Aaron Rodgers around and having him, kind of brings the hype. Let's get them on primetime TV. Start flexing the Jets out. Start flexing the Jets out of the primetime games. I can't watch it no more. All right? And let me tell you something, Jets fans. I don't care if you like me for this statement. I don't give a damn, but I'm going to say it. I get it. Y'all was, hey, man, Aaron Rodgers is going to be the key. He's going to be the key. We got the defense, got these people coming back from injury, man. We going to be nice. And sure enough, some of the things that concerned me with the Jets, took your quarterback for the whole year. Took him for the whole year. You got some injuries to Vera Tucker. That's sad. But one thing that I always notice about Jets fans, they always give me the, if we had this guy not get injured, that guy not get injured, man, we'd be good. Hey, man, Jets fans, I don't know how y'all do it. I don't know how you keep your arm up or, I don't know how y'all do it. Hoping and praying that Zach Wilson can at least complete a pass without getting his head chopped off because of some hair. I'm so the Jets are just bad, man. That's the best way to put it. Because I don't think Jets fans really want to be honest about the situation. It wouldn't matter who you had back there at quarterback. They was going to get their head cacked. They was going to get their ass kicked. That O-line is putrid. The play calling, putrid. They want to keep throwing all the blame on Zach Wilson. He ain't this. He ain't that. Now, is he perfect? Hell no. Zach Wilson is far from perfect. But I've seen where he can succeed if you put faith in the playbook and give him some protection. I ain't trying to hear, oh, we got this injury, that injury. Man, everybody got injuries on their football team. Everybody. Oh, if we had Aaron Rodgers, I ain't trying to hear that if we had Aaron Rodgers. You cannot see what the problem is? That O-line is trash, is dookie, is basura, is schmet, is absolutely non-existent. And you want to say that just because you got Aaron Rodgers back there, it would make a damn difference? Do you not see when he popped his Achilles, he was going down, about to go down for a sack, man. Getting bum rushed. So if he didn't get hurt in that first game, 4 plays in, at some point in time in this season, more than likely about midway, week 7 or 6 or 8, he would have got his bell knocked the hell off. Come on, man. Jets are trash, bro. I feel bad for them defensive players because they week in and week out. You talking about frustrating? You talking about frustrating? See, it's stuff like this that can easily divide a locker room, and it goes back to, coaching, how they can handle situations like this. Because if I'm a coach, man, I'm being straight up. What are we doing? Why can't we? Be comparable to our defense that's been helping us. But you, as an offense, want to be so, predictable, so, so elementary. That offense is not creative. That offense is not creative. Nathaniel Hackett, couldn't hack it as a head coach. Well, damn it looked like he can't hack it as an OC neither. I guess his success is 100% dependent on having Aaron Rodgers available. Come on, Jets fans, talk to me, man. Did you really think a 39-year-old dude was going to be able to navigate a season with that tough-ass schedule y'all got? Come on, man. Go look at your schedule again. Oh, we just be... No. Come on. I don't understand the logic behind that. Oh, 39-year-old, he ain't as boma as he used to be, is the best option. Come on. It wouldn't have mattered. That O-line is so dookie, dog. Anybody play quarterback back there is bound to see some bad nail comparisons. As in, hey, man, come on. Come on, talk to me. Jets fans, let's start being realistic and being real on the situation, man. Y'all in a situation where your offense is stagnant, is dead, missing parts, and guess what? Now you want? Come on, man. I really don't know what Jets fans be thinking and thought that they was gonna make the playoffs and all that shit. It was circumstantial on availability of both, of that O-line. They're gonna be available to block because they a Swiss cheese offensive line. They should run the ball more. Honestly, I don't care. Dalvin Cook got to get better at running behind that O-line. I get it. Not a lot of people been staying steady on that O-line, but damn it, it is what it is. You play a violent sport. Gonna be injuries, but we're not just gonna keep blaming everything on the injuries when it comes to the Jets. And I'm about tired of hearing Jets fans say, well, if we had this, well, you didn't at that point in time. Talk about what you see overall, not who's missing. You got to talk about who's there. But I'm no fool. I know what matters. Hey, you know, you scared. You know, there's certain bugs I don't mess with. Yeah, I don't. So don't ever, you know, can't be in that situation. But when it comes down to it, man, Jets are just that defense is going to get wasted on a good performance, you know, by the Chargers offense. And it took a minute. Chargers offense really didn't get off. Yo, this Jets defense, they got to score. That's the only way they're going to win. Jets defense got to score. They missed a couple opportunities to get some turnovers on Herbert. But come on, man. Back to reality. Back to reality. Some Eminem style up in this. Back to reality that they ain't a good team. They a great defense that's going to have to score. They're going to have to be like 2,000 Ravens, 85 Bears for them to matter. I don't see it. I don't see it. And look at the Chargers. They just now getting the 500. Just now getting the 500. We in week 9. They fool's gold. They are fool's gold. Don't fall for it, y'all. Hell, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Which I know what it is, man. I'm going to shut it down, man. Get up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me tomorrow, man. All right? I love y'all. Peace and love. Let's have a happy Taco Tuesday.
Silent Hill TV, yes. Hitchhikers. Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers load across the scene is dangerous, aggressive like behavior. Couple monsters for my neighbors, resisting human nature. Persistently getting greater, bloodshed like the Terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better, so I kill better, doped up of cocaine. Roaming like I never had a home, so I'm all alone.